In this presentation, we will talk to you about the Italian campaign, which includes Operation Husky. Operation Husky was after when the Allied forces successfully freed North Africa of fascist tyranny. The Allied forces now focus on Italy, trying to weaken their powers. So first, they decided to invade Sicily, an island located at the tip of Italy's peninsula.
The invasion of Sicily took place around July 9th to August 17th of 1943 and was designed to open up the shipping lanes in the Mediterranean, encourage the fall of Benito Mussolini, and before the Americans could hit Italy, they needed a staging base, so they chose Sicily, which was held by Germany.
Operation Husky was to be a combined amphibious and airborne attack scheduled for that summer under the supreme command of the Allied forces, an attempt to push the Axis powers back. But even before the attack, the Italian government had kicked Mussolini out because of all the bombing that happened. After Mussolini was overthrown, Hitler was forced to evacuate his soldiers.
There were 2,760 ships and major landing crafts total. The Americans, British, and Canadian were working together to reach the shore and overthrow the Axis powers. On July 9th, American soldiers landed and surrounded the west side, and British surrounded the east side of Sicily. And before Italy could counterattack, America and Britain had already surrounded the island on August 17th. Surprisingly, Canadian soldiers helped America and Britain take over and attack Italy.
After American, Britain, and Canadians' victory, they used it as a training base camp to attack Italy and Normandy. The Allied forces decided to push it a little further and were planning to invade Italy itself as well, which ended when World War II ended.
On September 3rd, 1943, Italy had signed a treaty of surrender, but Hitler saw that, so he quickly took over Italy before the Allies. American forces landed at Salerno and additional British forces at Tarnado. Although the mountains prevented fast movement of the Allies continued to push the Germans to their mainland throughout the whole year.
Gradually, the focus turned to France, and where one-third of the American soldiers went to France to fight there. While the focus was over there, the Allies gained more and more control over Italy. Even though the Allies and Germany almost had the same amount of soldiers, the Allied powers kept fighting battles until they got to Germany's last defense line, known as Gothic Line.
In the spring of 1945, the Allied powers went through the Gothic Line and touched the soil of Po River Valley. May 2nd, 1945, Germans in Italy had surrendered. Thank you for listening.